Hello everyone. I'm Ted. And today we will start Chapter 2. HR Policies and Evolution of HRM. And in this chapter we will be discussing Introduction, Need for HR Policies, Definition, Types of HR Policies, HR Policies, Benefits and Limitations, Characteristics of Sound HR Policies, Coverage of HR Policies, HR Policies in India, Current Scenario, Personnel Function versus HRM, Traditional HR versus Modern HR, Growth of HRM in India. Let's start. Introduction. Human resource policy is a formal set of rules, procedures, and guidelines, developed in consultation with middle management and other employees, that sets behavioral, ethical, and professional codes that employees are expected to abide by. HR department is responsible for compiling, maintaining, and administering the HR policies of a company in order to prevent misunderstanding between employees and employers, understand what they can expect from each other, serve as a one-stop shop for employees looking for information on various company policies such as recruitment, promotion, compensation, training, health, safety, anti-discrimination, anti-harassment, vacation, retirement, etc. It is generally documented on a company's intranet and is accessible to all employees at all times in the form of printed policy manual. Policy manuals typically divide policies into subject or categories so that each policy contains the rule itself, the purpose of the rule, and what are the penalties for disobeying it. Policies keep the workplace organized, as without them employees will have no way of knowing what their company's rules are, such as how many vacation days they are entitled to each year. Some companies require employees to sign a statement of agreeing to abide by the HR policies to serve as proof that employees understand those policies. Moving next. Our topic is Need for HR Policies. Need for HR Policies. HR policies address issues that are important to the organization's mission or operations and ensure that the company adheres to terms of collective agreements. Thus, policies must be regularly reviewed and updated to remain current. HR policies encourage fair and consistent treatment of employees. Policies on hiring, discipline and termination, for example, ensure that all managers follow the same process. HR policies serve as a guide to employees on how to conduct themselves in the workplace. They provide rules on how employees should perform their jobs and interact with one another, which contribute to creating a positive work environment. HR policies also serve to protect employers in the court of law. If employees bring their employers to suit, the court may look to the company's HR policies to protect the organization. Moving next. We're gonna discuss definition. HR policies guide action. They offer the general standards or parameters based on which decisions are reached. They serve as a roadmap for managers on a number of issues such as recruitment, selection, promotion, and compensation. It is generally derived from the personnel objectives of an organization. It summarizes past experience in the form of useful guidelines that help managers to speed up the decision-making process. As a guide to executive thinking, it permits managers to transfer some of the recurring problems to subordinates. It helps in achieving coordination of organizational members and predicting more accurately the actions and decisions of others. Moving next. We're gonna discuss types of HR policies. Types of HR policies. First, originated policies. These are established by top management deliberately so as to guide executive thinking at various levels. Second, appealed policies. These are formulated to meet the requirements of certain peculiar situations which have not been covered by the earlier policies. Such requests usually came from subordinates who failed to handle the cases based on guidance offered by existing policies. Third, Imposed policies. There are formed under pressure from external agencies such as government, trade associations, and unions. Fourth, general policies. They reflect the basic philosophy and priorities of the top management in formulating the broad plan for mapping out the organization's growth chart. Fifth, specific policies. These policies cover specific issues such as hiring, rewarding, and bargaining. Such policies, however, should be in line with the basic framework offered by the general policies. Sixth, written or implied policies. Implied policies are inferred from the behavior of members. Written policies spell out managerial thinking on paper so that there is very little room for loose interpretation. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. This video is brought to you by Bookstune. Like this video to encourage us. Share this video to spread the knowledge. And subscribe to this channel for latest update.